Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Nerd Tactics. Sorry about the really random. If you guys were caught in the earlier live stream, I was trying to show you guys something. It didn't really work out. So, but it's okay. We'll get it going, and we got some exciting stuff today. We got territory battles, which is going to be a big thing for everybody. I know all of y'all have probably already done your territory battles for today, so we're going to run through it together. Please tell me this. Yes. That's a That's a good gift. Oh, and look at this. I needed one of those for my R2. Sweet. And 6 more Kenobi shards. Awesome. And activities and some bonus energy. And we got some arena fights to do today, and it looks like some shipments and stuff. So, gonna have a busy show. Let's just click through this really fast. Man, I found the best deal. It was like a 270 mod, and it included a tier 3. It was a good deal today. Let's just buy all these up. So we're going to go in and do territory battles. I haven't even looked at territory battles yet. I've been saving it for the live stream. I was planning to do it lunchtime today. But we're going to do it together now as a team, because you guys are my team. So knock out some of this stuff. Sorry, I literally haven't logged on today. I've been driving all day. So let's give R2 his piece of gear. It won't get him to gear level 12, but what is this? Commander Luke has another gear piece today. Wow, only one set of cuffs away from him being done. And 5s. No, we're gonna give this to R2. He's gonna be much better in the coming events. We're getting there though. Everybody's getting there. Oh, I only need 6 of these. Let's farm these out real fast. Ooh, go. Sorry. I know you guys are just getting started, so only 2 more. Think I can farm out the last 2 real fast? Let's go to R2 and this and this and this. Fine. We need 2 more of these. Well, we can't do a guild event store yet, so we've got a lot of energy. 1. I'll give me another one right now. Make my day. Damn. Well, why don't we do some Nihilus? We don't have Nihilus yet. Oh, not 7-star. We have them unlocked. Okay, that's not working. There we go. It's another gear, 2 gear pieces for R2, and another one for a little piece at a time. I gotta get that galactic power up so I can play with the rest of the big boys. Oh man, so much to do. Oh, what's fleet challenge today? Oh! Cool. I'm kind of hoping Protag's gonna jump on, so that's kind of why I'm stalling right now. I'm not trying to bore you guys out. Rancor Zerg. Thank you, Whiskey. Go in here. Go hit that. No. I have my team. Where are you? There. Oh, Jin's down here. So many characters. Jin, R2, and Commander Skywalker. The added health bonus is just too good on Wedge. He's a good leader for this team. I think I can get through phase 3 this time. We'll do this while we wait for Protag. Oh. Get rid of that. So I always feel like I gotta do the pigs, but I know for a fact with this team I don't, so. I think he might get 1 attack in. Nope. So, tonight we got an exciting show now that we got started. While this runs, I'll go over a little bit of what we plan on, what I plan on talking about if nobody else shows. So tonight we're going to talk about well, territory battles to start off with. I'm going to go into that as soon as this Rancor raid's done. And so after we do territory battles, so I'm going to go into it for the first time. If nobody else jumps on, I'm going to give first impressions. We're going to go through it together. I plan on doing this tonight and then again tomorrow night. So we're literally going to go through the whole process together. I realize that most of you will have already done it, so you guys throwing in your 2 cents, helping me out, getting me where I need to be, is going to be very helpful. The next thing we're going to talk about is Phasma. I know a lot of people are like, why is Phasma our main character? We're going to talk a little bit about why I think they made Phasma the main character, or the character of the month. Has a lot to do with what tomorrow is, what's coming out tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit about that, and a lot about the Force Friday. So after the stream's done, I'm gonna wait a couple hours. I'm gonna go to Target because that's who I am. And I found some cool stuff for my daughter. They're releasing some really awesome stuff. They're really focusing on the female heroines, and I'm a fan of that for my daughters. I've got 2 7-year-olds, if anybody didn't know. So that's kind of the plan for tonight. I'll probably end up mumbling and jambling about a bunch of other stuff, and yeah. So how are we doing? Is it just you on whiskey? Or we got a couple of our other regulars on tonight? BB9E? What? What is BB9E? I know BB8 is... They have a really cool new black label box coming out from Target, but... What's BB9E? Okay, yes. Oh. That's sweet. I hadn't seen that before. Yes, we will talk about this. I don't know anything about BB9E. That is so cool. Is that the Imperial version of BB-8? Is that what that is? These are the droids you're looking for. Oh, and the 3 of them together with R2. So good. Astromech unit of one of the Force Orders that keep their starship and machinery operational. According to the press release issued by Disney, we don't know much about BB-9E except that he's probably Kylo Ren's sidekick. He does. So it looks like he's Kylo's sidekick, though. If that's the case, it seems fitting that Kylo Ren would finally get his hands on BB droid after chasing down BB-8. That makes sense. He's jealous of Rey. That's so sweet. BB-8 isn't the first evil droid. Obviously, we have a whole stack of them. Actually, my favorite droid clone is the one that the pink R2-D2 that goes to all the cons. That's made an appearance in like a bunch of the movies. BB-8, yes. Seriously, hope we get him. It'll be awesome. Oh, I'm gonna do a touch bit of advertising here for you really quick, guys. I hope you don't mind. I YouTube.com. Throw this around on a couple pages, and Facebook.com. Yeah. See if we can get some interest. So we are live right now. We're killing the Rancor on auto. Oh, that's me talking on a live stream. Is that really what I sound like? That's weird. Day 1 wrap up. What was I talking about? Advertising. Oh. Never mind. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I'm part of this. Enter there. Come join me for my live stream wrap up of the first phase. Battles. I can't, I can do a lot of things and play this game and live stream and talk, but man, typing is not one of them. And I jump this into the Sith announcements. There. Announcements. Oh no, it's content in this one. Oh, post contain. Republic. Guest content. I don't have that permission yet. Cool. I don't know if that's probably not all the ones I'm part of, but one more. Come hang with me. Cool. So guys, it looks like we're finishing up only phase 2. So we got some good stuff. I guess while Rancor's running, I can give you guys a bit of a brief on the Phasma stuff. I'm pretty excited about Phasma being the character of the month, not because I don't have her, because I think that she's the best character in the whole world, but because we have something really exciting coming out tomorrow. Both Protag and I are super duper stoked about it. We've been kind of talking on and on and on about it for a couple days, but what it is that so first of all, for anybody who doesn't know, tomorrow is Force Friday, which is the day that Disney releases all of the new toys for the new movies. So the Ray goggles that came out last year, a whole bunch of Ray stuff, a whole bunch of everything. They're really cool about it. They make it a big deal, and Target stays open till midnight to really rep the rep Star Wars, and as a fan, it's an awesome experience. And I recommend everybody join in and check it out. Obviously, today is tonight at midnight. I'll be there, so I'm gonna go to my local Target. It's on the list, and I'm gonna see about picking up some of the new. They have a whole new heroine set of action figures for girls. They're going to be like Barbie-sized action figures, and they've got Princess Leia in there. They've got Sabine Wren in there. They've got so I said Leia, Sabine, Rey. They have several Leias actually. They have Leia from the end of Return of the Jedi, because that's a much better female role model than the beginning. And they have her from Hoth. And a couple others. It's really cool. I'm really excited actually about getting my daughters some toys that they'll actually want to play with. So, and I'm sure there's some cool Kylo Ren stuff or Darth Vader stuff I'm gonna pick up. They got a new BB-8 in the black collector's box, Target only edition, which will be awesome as well. So, but the topic of today is the new Phasma book. Part of the reason I'm so excited about this book is because we don't know a lot about Phasma. In fact, I'm going to read you guys the publisher's summary, and I'm going to do this because I don't know of another way to really. Man, he hit so many times when in Phase 3. He's brutal. I don't know of a better way to go through it. So let's start here. One of the most cunning and merciless officers in the First Order, Captain Phasma commands the favor of her superiors, the respect of her peers, and the terror of her enemies. But for all her renown, Phasma remains as virtually unknown as the impassive expression on her gleaming chrome helmet. Now an adversary is bent on unearthing her mysterious origins and exposing the secret She guards as zealously and ruthlessly as she serves her masters. Deep inside the battlecruiser Absolution, captured resistance spy endured brutal interrogation at the hands of the crimson-armored stormtrooper Cardinal. But the information he desires has nothing to do with the resistance or its covert operations against the First Order. What the mysterious stormtrooper wants is Phasma's past, and with it, whatever long-buried scandal, treachery, and private demons he can wield against the hated rival who threatens his own power and privilege in the ranks of the First Order. His prisoner has what Cardinal so desperately seeks, but she won't surrender it easily. As she wages a painstaking war of wills, her captor, bargaining for her life in exchange for every precious revelation, the spell-bringing chronicle of the inscrutable Phasma unfolds. But his knowledge may prove more than just dangerous once Cardinal passes it, and once his adversary unleashes the full measure of her fury. So, that's what is coming out tomorrow. I am... Yeah, no gold bikini Leia for the 7-year-old's whiskey. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to go that way. I want my daughters to respect their bodies. I do. In fact, I very much do. That sounded joking, but it wasn't. No, actually, I'm pretty excited. The whole Force Friday. They also have... I died. The whole Force Friday thing is going to be just awesome this year. I'm more than a little bit excited about it. It's going to be interesting to see what they release. They often don't release everything, and we'll go from there. So, okay, we're out of Rancor. We did 6 million damage. That's the most I've done in a single run so far. Got into phase 3. We're still not in the 10.3 range yet, but so far number 2. So I don't think I'm that far off. So guild events. Here we go. Phase 1 of 6. Currently run over the course of 6 days, and we'll have 6 phases to complete. Okay, I can do that. These battles need every character and ship you've unlocked, so let's jump in and help your guild. Okay, so enter. It looks like we've already put up this territory. Deploy units in the territory to participate in missions. You must earn 1 star. Oh, we've already earned 3. Oh, nothing to put in there. Select all. Clear. Not selecting all. Am I supposed to select all and put them all in there? Select all. This one I'm supposed to deploy everything, right? Whiskey? Well, I know. I might as well do it still, right? To play through it. Okay, so let's check this out. Yay, all my stuff is in there. Okay. So this combat mission... Did I just make it so I can't do anything? Oh. I don't know what just happened, I'll be very honest. That's actually not a terrible team. What team should I take in here? What's the mission? Each phase. Okay. Everyone's contribution. Snakebite did a whole crap ton, which is expected. Farlander, Ruby. Let's see what mine can be. Obviously, I know that we've already done it. So combat missions is the first thing, right? Rebel base. Okay. What's this one? Combat mission. So light side and light side. Okay, I have lots of characters for that. Rebel base mission. Unlock abilities. Well, we already done all this too. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be very disappointed if this is super easy. So why don't we take clones into this one, and then we'll take rebels into the next one. We'll see how we do. I'm just interested to play it through. I realize that we've already cleared it out and made it awesome. Well, that was easy. Really? Is this... Okay. It's going to be harder tomorrow? I hope it's harder tomorrow, because so far this is... yeah. I mean, I have to tell you, I'm not surprised that we 7-starred it. That doesn't shock me, but I did expect it to take a little bit longer than it did. Let's see how intensive it is, though. I don't know how many other guilds could do that, though. I mean, was it... I mean, I guess we still have a lot of resources left, don't we? If I haven't gone yet, that means that at least 2% of our resources haven't been spent. TIE fighter pilots are usually really good at damage, so let's get rid of them first. Some turn meter reduction. Kill this TIE fighter pilot. What are you? Yeah, we'll kill you too. And then you. So you think it'll be a lot harder tomorrow or just a little bit harder tomorrow? I mean, tomorrow we have 2 that we have to beat. You think it'll be twice as hard? I don't know. Final encounter. Oh, you look like the guy to kill. Oh, there's that counterattack that they warned us about. Let's go here. I don't have 7-star. I mean, I have 7-star K2SO, but I don't have... Oh, man. Those elite ones have a bit of punching power, don't they? You 3-star with 37 people in. Okay, I'm gonna kill everything else. That guy doesn't want to die. You die. Oh, not yet, apparently. Luckily, my clones are super resilient, because otherwise this would hurt. That doesn't look good. Okay, let's get rid of some turn meter here. Oh, man! You need to die now. Oh, no. Luckily, my clones gained back a lot of life, because otherwise... Okay, let's do that. Okay, and then let's do this. I actually don't think that the lack of dark side team is going to be too crazy. I think it'll be... I think it'll make it hard, but I don't think it'll be insane. Okay, so in here... Wait, I can't use command... Oh, I can. Okay. I'm going to put Commander Luke lead and take you out. And take you out. My wedge and bigs aren't that good, but they're really brutal in this. Oh, you know what? Let's put wedge lead, bigs. No bigs. Commander. I really like this combo. This is like one of my favorites right now, so I'm just running it on everything. How don't we get... Oh no, my Princess Leia is too well geared to not put in there. Oh. How is everybody tonight, though? This is, I know it's weird doing this when everybody else has already done it, but... This team has almost 0... I don't think I'll need it, though. Oh, it has 2 AoEs. Hold on 1 second. I thought somebody was at my door. Oh, that's my chair. I'm an idiot. Is this stunnable? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm glad you're good jumping, Joey. Sorry about I think you were the one who came in on my Pokemon live stream and ended up like watching like 10 minutes of that. Sorry about that, Jumpin' Joey. I noticed that I had very low views on that because my readership is much more of a Star Wars fan than Pokemon. Why can't you participate? Not high enough level yet? Huh. Common sense dictates kill that first. And if I can, here. Maybe this will be good. Let's go there. And that should kill him. That's good. Well, man, hurry up! Catch up! Yeah, my ult like is around that level, and I'm sitting there, and my guild's going like wanting to cry, cause they're buddies of mine that Thanks, Whiskey. Day late, dollar short. I think they had to probably turn that off because it was because too many people were deploying like right off the bat. I bet. I almost guarantee it. If I almost fell for it, everybody else almost fell for it. So. Yeah, getting from 70 to 80 is, and then 80 to 85 was painful. Let's get rid of those buffs. I love the fact that he debuffs and puts buff immunity on the character at the same time. It's like the perfect combination. The perfect combination of a woman and a child. Sorry, a little country music there for you. So yeah, this doesn't seem too terribly hard. I mean, my wedge especially is definitely not crazy geared. I mean, I feel like Commander Luke could probably do a lot of this himself. But it's going to be interesting to see. And yes, I know that it doesn't seem like when we say fast that has very much meaning when you're 59 and you're like, I play it every day all the time and it just doesn't level. But like going from 80 to 85 will take a while. But luckily now there's a lot of content to play that you can still do. Yeah, they are free to play now, which is awesome. I'm really excited about that because as much as I wanted everything else, that was oh, excuse me. So since there's nothing I can put in the rebel base missions, I need to deploy, right? Wow. It looks like I'm done. Platoon 4. Huh. Cool. That was it? Like, I felt like that should have taken longer. What do you mean, why no? Oh, no bigs because, so my wedge and bigs are legendarily terrible. They're two characters that I just have never found a gigantic need or want to put energy into. Lately I've been doing a lot more with Wedge, and so he'll probably start getting some love from me, but honestly, it's just I don't know. A lot of people love Wedge Biggs combo. I personally have other things that are are on my mind, I guess. Let's go kick up some steam here. We got some mods. My commander Han has I've been going through and modding all my characters out. So a lot of my characters that I don't use are getting modded to be so for the higher power, although it's not feeling like it's necessary because everything seems to level them up that extra little bit. There you go. Another little bit. I feel like every penny they scrape out of me gives me a little bit more. So what do I gotta do? I gotta do Fleet Arena. Yeah, you know, let's see what's available for ships right now. So I don't have all of my ships maxed, even on my normal team, because I don't really play ships. Ships for me are more have been more like a I don't know, fun to play, I guess. Why don't we do no? We put wedge lead in. We won't put bigs in. Wedge. But, and also because Han Solo is way better. Yeah, I agree with you, Whiskey. I 100% agree with you. And if you mod them for one, if you mod them to live, then you're basically killing them on everything else. So I normally don't do this, but I think I'm gonna run this in here for the turn meter boost. Normally I would put Jin in, but we'll wait for somebody to die and then put Jin in. That'll... Oh, didn't kill her. This'll kill you. Wow. This team just hits so hard. That's part of the reason I'm a big fan of it. I hope they put up a Death Star event. That would be my new favorite event ever. Are you thinking like escape from the Death Star? Because I feel like that'll be like we did that already. That's how you get Commander Luke Skywalker as a Death Star event. Or are you talking about assault on the Death Star, Yavin Moon style? Where the Death Star blows up every time anyway. I hope the next one they do is the opposite, and they do Imperial Hoth invading the Rebel base, and they switch them back and forth every other week. It would be awesome. Why don't we go there? Yeah, almost done. It's really interesting to me yeah. You think Yavin? I think they're going to be a long time. I think we're another year from them doing a primary ship assault. Ships, I think that they, I mean, I don't know this for sure, but I have this feeling like they are tired of ships already. Like people don't, like I don't know about you guys, but I just don't have a draw to them. And it's sad because there's some cool ships in here. It just... Do we know that? That would be cool. I hope the next one is Geonosis. Geonosis would be awesome. But Geonosis is kind of more of a light side one. Well, that's what I'm saying is I'm wondering if the next one they'll do is the Battle of Hoth the other way around. That would be an interesting twist. We just need more stuff. Like, I mean, honestly, the game is pretty fast right now. Like, at cap level, there's just not a lot to do. Oh, this is what they're talking about with Fulcrum. Yes, I will farm her. Why? Because I don't have her. Oh, Galactic War. Oh, we're going to go do a squad event. That's just events. I don't want that. No, I don't want to spend $100 either. What do you mean the Vader target lock? Oh, for ships? Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know about me and Arena right now, which we talk about it every time, a week and a half ago, I dropped myself down to 500 to fight all the way up. Yeah, I know the top 3 are. No, I think what he's talking about is the fact that there's no strategy to ships. Like with the characters, there's so many characters, you can do a lot of strategy. You can pick synergies and do all this, but there's just not enough ships yet. I mean, that's my opinion at least. I haven't gotten to a point where I'm like, you know what? I feel like I absolutely need this character. Now this kind of feels like a tear off of my team. I feel like they've been fighting in my shard. And apparently it's hard to beat my impossible tank team. Just a lot of Zetas in this. Although if that's a Xeris, I'm in trouble. Well, I got Kylo, so I shouldn't be too bad, but okay, let's go there. Let's see, are you... I didn't get it. Yes, she is. So we need health debuff on her. Let's stun that. Let's go there. That's health debuff. No. Turn meter reduction. Oh, just a little bit out of sequence there. It's okay. Good. She's dead. That helps a lot. That'll make these 2 killable. No, actually, Protag and I think we figured out who the best dark side character that nobody's talking about is. We're pretty excited about it. We're both leveling him right now because we think he's gonna just break the game. Oh, that's good. Not, I haven't yet, no. My wife gave me very explicit instructions today to not spend not to spend any more. I spent 20, which is my normal like spending habits, but to not go crazy today because of finances. So I'm limited to my normal $20 a week. And for a game I play as often as I play this game, I feel like it's the best deal I've ever had. I think the best character, the best dark side leader in the game is Gar Saxon. And nobody's talking about him. We're going to do so many videos on him once we start getting him unlocked. It'll be crazy. Oh, Cholo. I believe that's what the cool kids are calling it. So many Hans in the game, we're going to have to start coming up with cool monograms for him. So many debuffs. And stunned. And dead. Yeah, this team is just so resilient in PvP. I'm trying to use all 5 of them every day, although today, like I said earlier, I just haven't played that much. let's go do our. You guys can see how terrible my ships are. So what do you guys think about yeah, your Node 11 lead? What does that mean? What do you mean by Node 11 Whiskey? Hey Whiskey, you can feel free to jump into chat if you want. I don't. If you jump into the general channel, I'll drag you up. I don't know if you have chat or not, but I'm kind of talking to myself, and I know I do this every once in a while. But we live streamed like 4 times in the last couple days, so I don't blame Protag for skipping one. We oh, Protag's live. Are you coming, Protag? At Protaganizer. You alive? So, what do you guys think about that? All the Phasma stuff coming out. I mean, do you think that's why they made her the event lead for the week or for the month? Oh, no problem, bro. I'm just lonely. I'm gonna get off here soon, and we'll get off because I don't want to just sit here and bore the crap out of everybody. So I want to know from the people who are on right now, you know, what is the plan? What do you guys want to see? I have been doing these videos, doing these live streams. We've put out some content, some just straight up, you know, this is a cool team we're looking at, or awesome runs by people we know. Trying to put together what you guys want to watch. That's what a lot of this is about. I love making the content. I love this game. You know, I tried to put out a couple other games, see what people thought about it. It was not as hot of a hit. But then again, I only did like one video for each of them. So what is it that you guys want to see more of? Because honestly, that's what I want to make. I want to make what's gonna make this channel succeed and what people are gonna want to watch. So if you guys have suggestions or requests, pass them on. I am always happy to listen. Thanks. Hi, Protag. Nice of you to join us. So, yeah. So, what do you guys want to see? That's my question. Like straight up. I mean, obviously, when Hermit Yoda comes, when I get Hermit Yoda, you guys will be the first to know, and I will have 100 videos out with him. Actually, Protag will probably put out every Hermit Yoda video ever because he's beelining for Hermit Yoda before any other character. Because he's a huge fan of that. First of all, Yoda in general, but Jedi, and the healer, him being just a healer is right down his alley. But what else do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see more live streams? Do you want to see less live streams? Do you guys want to see me covering content? How-to videos, I've done a couple of those. Well, not very well. But is that something you guys want to see, is more how-to videos? Unique PvP teams? Do you want to see more PvE content? There's only so much content in the game, and you know, I know I'm competing with people who've been doing this a long time. So, you know, it's y'all who watch this stuff. So what's the next big thing? What is it that makes you click to watch this, other than me rambling on for hours on end? So I put it to you guys. Come on, I need at least one suggestion here. Or is it keep doing what you're doing? You're awesome, Antag. I just feel like my name. You definitely want some, like, how-tos of what? What did they pull today, Dr. Gonzo? I don't know what happened. Oh, where they posted it up that you were gonna get Gear 12 and then they didn't give it to you? Yeah, I heard somebody talk about that. I was I'm okay, thanks. Oh. You guys are brutal sometimes, you know that, right? The internet is brutal. One of the things about people like Nukin is when they show that's cool. I can definitely do that. Yeah? I can 7-star Hoth Rebel. You guys just want to watch me click auto sim all the way through that here you go. We're gonna get us some Hoth Rebel. Ooh, look at all these characters that can. Yes. Yes and more yes. That Carbonte will be yours, my dear. Could be worse. Like I said, brutal. Here we go. Just over and over again. Well, we'll do it one at a time since I only have 2 left. 1. 1. Should I refresh it? 1. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that for an hour. That would be ridiculous. Let's see what mods we pulled today. I'll put some money in mods. I need so many triangle mods. So I went on this. Before they announced this, I went on this whole kick and I deleted everything that wasn't a 5-star mod. And now I'm regretting it. Oh, what did they change it to? I don't know that I heard that. Let's go look at what you got to do. Where's that guild store that they were talking about? Guild search. Redeem. This will be cool. Rancor Han is so awesome. When you get him, he's going to be so squishy. Put definite gear into him. So they changed the requirements for Rollo. Huh. I don't. Did they announce that? Is it going to be that much harder to get her? Oh, there's a lot of stuff in that. Seven-star for Hoth Rebel Soldier. Huh. Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to say this in their defense. I agree with you. That's messed up. But and the fact that they made it the hardest to get character and the character that you have to pretty much buy, and I mean it's even in the redeem. I mean right now it looks just like Hermit Yoda. Oh, here we go. Sabine Wren, not bad. So there's some ships in here too. I don't know. Look, making the character more rare. I mean that doesn't hurt my feelings. I mean, I don't know. I know that I will get her, and I know that I will get her fast. I mean, I trust my guild to do what's necessary, and honestly, I need to do what's necessary, and it's an activity that the guild needs to do. But no defense. Well, changing it on the day is kind of screwed up. That I can agree with you, Dr. Gonzo, on that. That is not the hardest character in the game to get. The hardest character in the game to get, still to this day, is Commander Luke Skywalker, requiring 5 7-star characters to be leveled up. Oh, was it? Did they like just? I don't know. I I don't have a defense for him. I love this game. I've been playing it for like 2 years, and I can be upset at him, but I don't know that. Oh, after launch they changed it. Well, that is kind of shady. I wonder what caused them to change it like that. That's such a weird thing for them to do. They don't normally do stuff like that. That seems like a, oh hey, we realize that people already have 7-star Han, but 7-star Rebel Soldier is ridiculous. So let's make that. Huh. Wow. I just don't know what to say. Well, I mean, I don't think the people who already have Han Solo 7-star or Cholo 7-star are not gonna have an issue with spending a little bit of money to get Soldier. I don't know why he's not talking. He just doesn't love us anymore. My guess is that he's hanging out with his pregnant wife, and it's easier and safer for him to just chat instead of oh, I mean, people who are gonna spend money are gonna spend money. I mean, I need to fix audio? What do you mean? You're not in. Oh, that makes a lot of sense, Whiskey. Oh, Protag, can you just not talk? You're a head nerd. Try now. Settings. Sorry, permissions. Head nerd should have everything. Whatever the issue is on your side. I don't even see your. What's it saying to you? Sorry. The data mine said 7-star. 7-star what? I mean, I can go look at the data mine. Here, I got it on my computer. Cause we did that whole data mine video. Maybe the data mine. Well, it doesn't matter if the data mine said it or not, because if the data. Well, I guess maybe the data mine would have told us. Hold on. Desktop. Oh crap! I think I deleted it because it was totally redundant after the. Yeah. So guys, we got something cool coming up. Just randomly, I thought I should tell you. I'm working with a Linux developer to make it so that we can watch multiple streams at one time. You guys won't just be watching mine. We're gonna try and set it up where we can run 3-4 streams at a time. 3 streams of my face, maybe. Oh, I didn't see the data mine from yesterday's update. I did that one data mine, and the video was fun to make, but holy crud, it took forever. We walked through that whole thing, and I don't feel like I learned anything. I was like, oh. It said 7-star what? 7-star on both of them? Oh. Light side only ships is going to give people problems. Look, all I know at this point is we can sit here and debate back and forth, but, you know, the developers do a great job with this game. What we need to focus on is the fact that they're giving us new content, they're giving us new characters, they're giving us a lot of what we asked for. And honestly, if they change stuff to be a little bit harder every once in a while, or we get misinformed, you know, they try really hard to make sure that we are an informed group, and that we are taken care of as a community. you know, I don't know many games where the community is as close as this one is. I feel like, especially the top players, that the people are super close. I've talked to McMull, I've talked to the Warrior, I've talked to Asgard, I've talked to all those guys, and they're all super chill, and they are super supportive, and will answer questions and help you out. And um, you disagree that what? That it's a tight knit group? Sorry, there's about 15 seconds lag, and then you typing. So. They usually wait about 3 months after a new update, if I remember correctly. Well, they I have 2 missed calls from my boss. Huh. I'll have to call him back in a minute. I get why everybody's mad, but I mean, guys, that's the game changer stuff. You don't think they care about the game and us enjoying it? You think they're literally just greedy? Don't get me wrong. They milk us for some cash, but that's why the game is awesome. Not, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like being milked for cash more than anybody else, but like Fulcrum, I'm still butthurt about that. But I feel like they are more than awesome to us. I mean, we can sit here and, you know, I'm sure most YouTubers would just, yeah, whatever, man. I'm not yeah. Anyway, yeah, confirmed. I'm not gonna. My guess is it'll be 6 months. They normally do a major release every 6 months. So we got Rancor, then we got 85, and then we got Hat, and then we got this, and then probably another 6 months for the next major game release. My guess is we'll get a couple more guild events before then. Uh, they do make things free to play, and they make things. And honestly, some of the look, I've been playing this game a long time. If I didn't have better characters, then don't, Dr. Gonzo. I mean, I don't. What did you spend? Did you spend a whole bunch of money on the Han and not have Soldier geared up? Is that what happened? Yeah, Protagonizer is free to play all the time. I mean, that, I guess, is my question. Is I don't feel like I didn't go out and buy a bunch of the Han Solo packs. I plan on farming him in Cantina. So to me, I didn't feel like there was a need to jump to that conclusion. So um, yeah, I mean, hold on a second, guys. Um, yeah, so I just didn't feel like it was a huge loss. Yeah, and I never ever would think that it was just a 5-star Han. You bought the $10 pack for 40 shards, and it doesn't. Google Awards. You get stuff for Google Awards? What are Google Awards? I probably have 100 of them. What is this? What is Google Awards, Jumping Joey? If I go redeem. It's like a gift card. Oh, survey stuff. I don't know that I'd do that. Huh. I'm always down to try new stuff. Right now, I'm trying the spend $20 a week until YouTube eventually allows me to make this game free to play by. I'm just kidding. I just make content because I love it. I mean, that's the honest to God truth. Otherwise, I wouldn't put out 5 videos a week. It's a lot of work. I think I did put out 5 last week. It was crazy. The yeah. Hey, the Google Words is an app that gives you free money for doing surveys, and it's fine because it's made by Google. Oh. I think he's going to pop up in the new shop, Whiskey. I'm be very honest. I think that he's going to most definitely pop up in the new shop. And if he's not in the new shop right away, he'll be in the new shop in a month. They do this to us every time. Just like Ahsoka Fulcrum is going to be in different shops here shortly. I mean, she comes to the shard shop, and then she'll be in there for a little while, and then she'll get a node. And then once she has a node for a little while, she'll go in the shop. And then that's how they... That was nice. I appreciated that. Was that? I think that was a good enough apology, Gonzo. When they said, sorry, we messed up. Here, have this for free. Because we love you. Oh, Ahsoka Fulcrum. So want you. I think she's the best looking model in the game. And not because she's a female, but because I love that model. And I love the character in Rebels. And she's awesome. The most awesome. So for those of you who weren't in here earlier, one of the topics that we were going to cover today, and I'm really sad that Protag's thing isn't working. Here, let me jump in Discord again. Let me see if I can fix that, because I do want to cover the Phasma thing with you, Protag, before... So you're in here and can't talk. Is that what you're saying? Server mute, server deafen, roles. I mean, I can't give you any higher than full admin. Here, well, go down to general. Oh, I'll move you down to general. Can you talk now? Protag? I think Fulcrum is good all the time. Fulcrum is just a winner chicken dinner. I don't know why Protag isn't working. It's weird. Hey, Protag, jump over to the Sith and jump in the podcast channel. Let's try that. How? Yeah, we have a winner. Well, I don't know why the other one doesn't work. Oh. Some weird bugs to it. Okay, so before we lose everybody, let's take a quick minute and let's talk about Phasma before we break. Actually, you talk for a minute because I'm gonna go get more water because I've been doing this solo for the last couple minutes. So why don't you tell everybody about your experience with territory battles? Hello? Oh. That's weird. I can fix it right now. Hold on. Add. Sorry, guys. That was awkward. I didn't realize. Protag.exe is executing. No, hold on. I want to take a bite of my ice cream. Okay. Guys, give me a sec. Um,
That works, right? That still
yep,
works.
I just fixed it. Haha! Antag is a winner! Sorry, guys. I did. That's what I did. /run.
/run. Can y'all hear me, guys?
Yeah, they can.
Okay, cool. So I went through I went through and followed the tutorial. I was a little sad, but not. I was a little sad, but not surprised to see that the platoon was filled. But that seems to be pretty self-explanatory. You know, if one of the slots isn't filled and you got extra characters, you just throw it in there. My main question is do you have to commit your characters to the territory before you can participate in the combat missions?
I have no idea.
Because that's what the tutorial made me do. Because I followed the tutorial, I didn't go off tutorial, and it made you commit your characters to the territory, and then I played the combat missions.
Yeah.
But I think I've heard other people saying that they've played the combat missions and then they committed their characters to the territory.
I think you have to commit to the territory, but I don't know.
Okay. Well, that'll be the that'll be the strategic part.
Yeah.
Coming up. So like you and Snakebite, who are our two biggest galactic.
Ruby has me beat too.
Well, I know, but like we've got two territories coming up, so
so split us up.
Yeah, and you need to be in the other. Both of your galactic point totals should be going to capping the same.
Yeah.
Territory battle. So we'll have to work that out. I think it's going to be good. Obviously, it's going to be harder as it goes. I think the 24 hours for everyone to get used to it was a little bit too long. I think the 12 hours is going to be a much better pace for it. You can play combat missions first before committing. Okay. There we go. So got a clarification on that.
That's Kipduron.
So does that mean that you could play all the combat missions across all the territories and then you just dump what's left into a... See, we'll have to find out. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, he's yeah. So yes, this is the idea. That's the whole point. Is you play the missions and then you dump everybody in.
And then you dump everybody. Okay, the tutorial had you dump everybody first and then play the missions.
Oh.
Yeah. If you play the tutorial, that's the way it had you work. It had you dump everybody and then add to the platoon to get the special benefit, and then play the.
I think it was just a tutorial. I mean, honestly, there's going to be some.
Well, yes, but you know, it was a tutorial. A lot of people like me did the tutorial just to do it, just to see where the developers think how the process should work. Not that they're right, but they did develop it. Okay.
Oh, that's good, Asu.
Yeah.
It's good information that apparently you're not supposed to deploy. Apparently they literally showed us how to not do it.
Did they? Okay, well. I did it wrong then.
Wow.
So the first thing I did was...
Sorry, I'm
terrible
playing.
Beyond Stage 1. Yeah, so I deployed first and then did the battles.
Oh, okay. Well, I did that too, I think. It was just kind of one of those things that they They walked me through it. I did it live on camera too.
So Game Changer's just doing all.
Oh, that makes sense. I have to tell you, I've applied to the Game Changers. They haven't messaged me back, but or maybe I didn't do it right, but I want to be a Game Changer. I think it would be so much fun. Especially for the Star Wars games. I love Star Wars and all of the characters, and yeah. Yeah.
But I think it was good. Obviously, Phase 1 is got the fewest things to do.
Yeah.
I can see why they did a 24-hour cycle. I just kind of.
Well, I mean, even if they did a 24-hour cycle on a regular basis, I mean,
it's too much. It's.
Why?
I got all excited.
That's what happened. You were like, yeah, I want to do this for the rest of the day, and then they were like, oh wait, this is just another event, just like every other event.
No. But they were talking about 12-hour cycles, so if it was 12-hour cycles, we would already be messing with Phase 2 right now.
Oh, thank God it's not, man. Can you imagine trying to... Where he fixes the tactics. Yeah, or you guys tell me how to fix the tactics. This is... Oh my God. I had this crazy dream last night about nerd tactics and it getting big. Not like big like, hey, I'm a YouTube guy and I'm big, and so what I did is I bought a mansion. No, not that kind of big. Like, just growing and it breaking off into all these little, like, nerd tactics board gaming. Like with Andy, Eric?
Yeah.
Like going with Andy and doing Munchkin walkthroughs and doing 40K games and doing, like, nerd tactics board gaming, pixel tactics, and every other game that we play, and just playing games live. You know what I mean? And
okay, so
and then what?
Well, we were gonna talk about
You're getting me off of my crazy dream.
I am getting you off your crazy dream because we were supposed to talk about Phasma. I like to talk about Phasma much more than talk about your crazy dream.
Oh.
So you're gonna tell me about it anyway.
And it's not on You just don't want to do it on recording.
Yeah.
Okay, so Phasma. So I already went over it with the people who were here earlier, so let's make it brief and short. So we're talking about the reason Phasma became the character of the month.
Okay.
And the reason that she became character of the month is because tomorrow is a very special day in the Star Wars collector's world.
Yes, it is.
Tomorrow is Force Friday, Part 2.
Correct.
And it is also the release date for I found out there's about 14 books coming out tomorrow, but 2 audiobooks. The rest of the books are like young adult novels, coloring books, stuff like that, so they don't really count. But we have Phasma, and I went through and read it earlier, but it's going to be... thank you, Raymond. I really appreciate that. We put a lot of effort into this and love doing stuff, so yeah. So I read it earlier, but here, let me give the synopsis again really fast. Let me see if I still got it up. I don't. Basically, Phasma's arch nemesis, Crimson, literally.
Crimson.
Yeah, I'll read the first part. One of the most cunning and merciless officers in the First Order, Captain Phasma commands the favor of her superiors, the respect of her peers, and the terror of her enemies. But for all of her renown, Phasma remains as virtually unknown as the impassable expression on her gleaming chrome helmet. Now, an adversary is bent on unearthing her mysterious origins and exposing a secret she guards as zealously and ruthlessly as she serves her masters.
Ooh.
And deep inside the battlecruiser Absolution, a captured resistance spy endures brutal interrogation at the hands of a crimson armored stormtrooper, Cardinal. I'm being serious here. That's the name that they chose for Phasma's arch-villain. Cardinal, the red armored stormtrooper. Let's just say I hope the character is vicious and mean. Because we've come a long way from Thrawn when we're naming our villains after birds. Let's just say that it's what the mysterious stormtrooper wants is Phasma's past, and with it, whatever long-buried scandal, treachery, and private demons he can wield against a hated rival who threatens his own power and privilege in the ranks of the First Order.
It's either birds or Roman Catholic priests. Take your choice.
Oh! Wow, I can't believe you went there.
What? It's true. If I remember correctly, the bird was named after the priest. The priest was named after the bird. It's not technically a priest; it's a title, but we won't go into all that.
Well, yeah. By the way, Protag is a Catholic.
Know-it-all? Yes.
Yes. There you go. Good description there. So, killed like any other stormtrooper. No, Phasma's going to be a big part of what's coming.
Right. So
I should get a job with Audible. This time on Dragon Ball Z, Goku is powering up the Spirit Bomb. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, Goku is still powering up the Spirit Bomb. Episode 47. On this episode of Dragon Ball Z, Goku has decided to keep powering up the Spirit Bomb.
that is exactly how Dragon Ball works.
Oh, okay. I've never ever released this. Hold on.
What?
I don't know if you've even seen it. It's on my YouTube. I've just it's not a monetized video, so it's a little bit different than the normal. I don't. It's not on. Yeah, it's like on page 5 or something stupid.
So it looks like, well, we'll see what the time frame is, but we'll have to see where the time frame's set. That's exciting because it sounds like it's either gonna be, it could be a gap filler.
It is a gap filler. Yeah.
So
it's
like this is happening between the last movie and the next movie. So, yay! I hope that's what's happening.
Okay. So the link that I just posted. Hold on, let me make sure I have. So the link that I just posted is it was a project I was thinking about working on a while ago where I took each episode of Dragon Ball Z and I cut all of the extra crap out of it. So the original episode 1 of Dragon Ball Z is like 29 minutes. The new one that I made there is 3 minutes and 28 seconds.
An entire season in 3 minutes and 28
No,
seconds.
it's one episode in 3 minutes and 28 seconds.
Oh, okay.
But I have a feeling if you got really heavy into the as you got further in, like cutting out the leveling the Spirit Bomb. What is DBZ Kai?
Oh, it's just another version of Dragon Ball Z.
I thought that. I don't know Dragon Ball Z Kai. The official Funimation site.
Yeah, well, it's Funimation that does it all. So what do you think we're gonna hit tomorrow when the next set of territories opens? Obviously, we're gonna have 2 territories to.
Yeah, we're gonna have 2 territories tomorrow. Yeah.
Instead of 1.
Uh-huh.
And we barely maxed out 3-star territory 1, so I think we're probably as a guild.
Did you just say barely? Because I didn't even swing on that.
Yeah, well, do the math real quick. Look at the. I mean, we can basically do the math now. I'm sorry, I don't have my game up, but you could do the math right. more or less right now because it tells you how much everybody committed. I'm assuming everybody was able to clear everything and their basic electric powers. So all you have to do is divide that by 2, and it'll tell you roughly how many points we have. And that'll give us an anticipate, letting us know how many stars we can get. It's either going to be 3 or 4. There's no way we're going to get.
Dude, we're gonna I can tell you that I can guess that we will get all 6 tomorrow. That's my guess. When we go over it in a breakdown at the end, I'm guessing that we have 5 stars by the time. Do you want to come play with everybody?
Come here. No way we have 5. No.
Come here.
We maybe have 3 stars. We don't have.
Have you guys seen Dragon Ball? I haven't. Kip, you're being psycho right now. You want to come up here again? You're live on camera. It's my Dragon Ball Z. No, not Dragon Ball. It's my Star Wars puppy. What is wrong with you? I'm gonna take you guys away from the trash on my floor. This is why we look at my face, not at my room.
Okay.
So, yeah, we do go. We jump around a little bit. Don't get me started, because I'll get into Pokemon. On this episode of Pokemon. Yeah, do, Ghost. I'm totally down. Like, the great thing about the nerd, this community and Star Wars and stuff. Exactly. I have much WoW such dog. By the way, if you're ever thinking about getting a Shiba Inu, unless you're a dog trainer, don't. He's the sweetest, most loving dog in the entire world and needs ADD meds. I feel like I'm talking about my kid.
My point is that
it's 67 million.
I think that I think even our guild is gonna really start feeling the pain.
I think phase 5, 6 will start feeling it. I don't think we're gonna feel it until then. Here's why. Because we are so far. I mean, we may not be in the top. We might be in the top 50 guilds in the world. Like logically, in real guild power and all of that, we're probably in the top 50, maybe top 100. Like we're not top 10, but we're not in the top 2,000 either. And they want the top 2,000 guilds to get enjoyment out of this. So if we're having trouble in the second one, then nobody's going to want to play it.
This is true.
Jumping Joey, as soon as you hit level, you let us know. Seriously, bro. When you don't even have to hit level. I got a guild invite to you to our alt guild, and you can come hang out with us. Nacho. What is that, Whiskey? Let's go level up some characters. Yeah, so I have, let's see, I'm gonna go flip through some stuff here. Let's see if it'll work. So I've been thinking about doing some other random games, and I went through and downloaded a couple other games that I wanted to try out to stream with you guys. Have you guys seen this one before? Oh, it's installing. That's gonna take forever. Vainglory. It's apparently it's a Dota type game. It looked pretty fun. I was gonna check it out and show it to you guys. By the way, if you haven't seen the Geometry Dash video that my daughter did, it is adorable. It's on my channel. She goes by Tiara online.
So, yeah. So you know what level my General Kenobi is?
What?
Level 70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what level my Obi-Wan Kenobi, my old Ben, is that I'm using in that new team that I'm designing?
Did you get him to 85?
Yes.
Awesome.
Everybody watching the stream is like,
So.
I literally just did it.
I've got puppy dogs that are begging to be walked. So I actually have got to get going, guys. So I will catch you all tomorrow.
Okay.
For our next live stream. Thanks
Cool.
for having me.
Hey, no problem. Movek. Can't figure out how to message you in your live chat from phone. People are furious because the announcement. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Movic, actually. Fix audio. I might have had you muted. Yeah, you want to jump into voice? Jump into general and you can talk about it. I'm totally down to hear about this Dragon Ball Z thing. I don't need that. Let's see if the voice on here works. Or if it's just Protag who's broken. Or if I broke everything. Ghost, do you have the, won't let you post links?
Greetings, program.
Welcome, Nappa.
So what TFS Bridged is a project that a group of guys who are based out of Texas and parts of Canada, they have gone through, and it's basically their own fan cut of...
Oh, so kind of like what I was doing?
True, but the difference is they dubbed over every single voice and
made it good.
Oh, they're amazing.
Okay.
Do some professional voice work as well.
Wow.
And they make it. It's incredibly funny. They have made up a bunch of their own jokes. They do some extremely professional-looking editing to it.
Okay.
And it's one of several different series that they're developing.
That's cool.
The group you're looking for is called Team 4-Star.
Team of 4-Star, very good.
I would have... Apparently, YouTube took down their episode number 1 again. Sunrise, or Funimation has some issues with them and copyright.
Yeah, I bet.
But everything they're doing is perfectly legal, and they have their own website which hosts all... I think they're up to like 59 regular episodes, plus they've done a bunch of the movies, and they've done some special stuff for the Cell games too.
Sweet. So, well, I'm like looking at it right now, and it looks awesome. Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Are all of them on here?
Yes, everything is on their website, and then almost all of the videos are on their YouTube channel.
Sweet. What does the scouter say?
It's 1006. Oh, go kick his ass, Nappa. Oops, I had the scouter upside down. It's over 9,000. That's
I got it.
One of the jokes they
I got it. Over 9,000! Jokes only Dragon Ball Z fans get. Yeah. That's why I practice that voice, by the way. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I also have another really interesting talent. It's just I can whistle the entire opening thing to Star Wars, but whistles and microphones don't go very well together.
Yeah, no, they don't. Especially if you're doing headsets like we are.
Yeah. One day I'm going to get a whistle microphone.
Yeah, I really need to get a Yeti, but...
A Yeti?
It's a brand of standalone microphone.
Oh, okay.
Relatively high quality for like $100 or so. But
cool.
I just spent my day setting up my Oculus Rift, so that's
enough.
Oh,
dude, that's awesome.
I know. I was playing Star Trek Bridge Crew. So much fun.
I'm jealous. I'm super jealous. I have one of those super cheap rigs for my.
Oh, for the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not the same. I really want a HoloLens, though. I'll be very honest. The HoloLens is. Yeah. It's a super sweet toy. And absolutely. I want one. Mostly for the VR aspect of it, but.
I say for a long time in order to get this, because I knew it was something that I really wanted.
My wife has officially banned me from getting the HoloLens, though. She said that if I got the HoloLens, I would cease being a part of the family, were her exact words. And I said, but you'd leave me? And she goes, no, you'd just never talk to us again.
You just need to get a HoloLens for every member of the family then.
Oh yeah. Then she goes like, you just walk around and oh look, there's a there's a movie playing on this wall. Robert, why are you staring at that blank wall? Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Why is that wall marked private, Robert? No reason.
So what was your first take on territory battles today, Nappa?
I really enjoyed it. The instructions that they had in the little game tutorial was super easy to follow and understand. I posted just over 1 million.
Wow.
Personally, and my GP is right around 800,000, and 300,000 of that is ships. So, it was a lot of fun. It'll definitely be more interesting tomorrow when there's 2, spots available to pick and choose where to post and different strategies.
Yeah.
My guild isn't particularly coordinated at this point.
Oh, okay.
At least they're active, which is the important part.
What guild are you in?
So right now I'm a member of Forcekin. Just joined a couple of weeks ago. It's not up with you guys in Team Skunk. We're at about 25 million.
Okay. What are you running?
So I am running a Rebels team. It's my big heavy hitters with Wedge Lead, Biggs, Chirrut, Bays, and either Ezra or Lando.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
and then Ezra will filter into my Jedi team.
Okay. Well, Ezra doesn't count. Oh, Ezra is Jedi, isn't he? Jedi and Rebel?
Jedi and Rebel.
Yeah, I forget that.
Him and Kanan.
Huh?
Him and Kanan.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at my my Han. Never 75% turn meter gain chance, 5% turn meter gain, and Han gains critical damage up for 2 turns. That's cool.
I can't wait till I unlock him.
How far off are you?
I've only done 3 heroic Rancors.
Oh man.
My previous guild was not.
Well, the Sith is. I'm not trying to recruit anybody out of their guild, but anybody who's interested in joining the Sith, check out their websites and stuff. I'm not part of the recruiting train at all.
I saw you guys were 50 out of 50, so I.
Oh, we're so the Sith is actually a coalition within a coalition.
Mm-hmm.
So Team Skunk actually has 2 separate groups, I guess you could say, the Republic and the Sith.
Oh, okay.
So you'll see a lot of Team Republic guys too. In fact, if you look, all the guilds used to be Team Skunk, Team Skunk, Team Skunk. Now it's the Sith and the Republic. Team Skunk, the Sith, Team Skunk, the Republic. So.
Right. I did an advanced search, you guys, in your last live stream, and I saw that there's like 6 teams now.
Yeah.
6 guilds for it.
And we have other guilds that are not, named the Sith or whatever, as well. I can't remember how many guilds we're up to. Pat usually answers all those fun questions for me, but but yeah, no, it's fun. They are looking for players. The biggest thing they look for in players, or most guilds are looking for in players right now, is if they play. You got to get 600 a day. You got to, Protag and I play so much that we are 600ing a day in 2 accounts each.
Yeah, I don't always hit 600, but that's when it's do dark side hard battles for.
No, you don't have to hit. That's not what you have to do, right? You just have to use 600 energy.
Oh, well, that's easy. I do that every day.
Yeah, that's it. Everything else. So the other part. So let's go to today's activities. I don't add guild activities. 35 guilds is our current. How many we have? Apparently, yeah.
Crazy.
So if you jump onto what I recommend, if you shoot me a private message in Discord, I'll send. If you're interested, I can send you the link. Anybody, I can send you to our Discord, and then they can handle you from there.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with these guys for now, but if anything ever changes, I'll definitely shoot you a message.
Like I said, I'm not trying to steal anybody. We're not like that. So if you look here, the contribution, so this event here, the challenging endeavor complete 200 daily challenges, is separate to the personal. This out of 600. This is all that's required for your guild to get raid tickets every day.
Okay.
So the guild, the event up here is literally just for bonus guild tokens.
I see. Okay.
So yeah, believe me, I was in I'm still in Mercs with my alt. So with my Mercs for Hire team, we like when it first came out, we were like, man, you got to finish all this stuff. We're trying to get people to do all this, and then we realized that the only way it matters if they did 600, and we were like, oh, okay, everybody do 600. We don't care about the other stuff. So
yeah, it's weird. I mean, I've spent much more than 600 energy today, and I'm only at
you've reset
160%. Oh, you know what? That's
your guild the guild reset happens at a different time. So like I have 21 hours and 24 minutes left until I reset again. So I only reset 2.5 hours ago.
That's right, because my guild is East Coast based.
Yeah.
So they would be ahead of me.
So, 4 sub-communities, Sith Republic, Separatist. Oh, you're that's so 35 guilds in the in Team Skunk.
And it's subdivided into those four factions.
Yeah.
I see.
So it's pretty fun, man. One of the things it is, and honestly, they do so much work for us. If nothing else, I recommend that you should take a look at well, basically what happens is when you join a Team Skunk guild, you get access to all of the Team Skunk databases and all of their collected knowledge, and then if for each one of the 4 that you join, that's why the coalitions are there, is because they just share between each other. It's super cool. And that's kind of like a lot of the YouTube stuff I'm getting from my from our Discord channel. And then a lot of the guys who are, some of the big YouTubers are members or are
of Team Skunk. Yeah, I've seen that.
Or cross posters. So that's actually one of the reasons that drew me to Team Skunk, is because I wanted to make more YouTube videos. So.
Yeah, and I've been taking the information that you've passed on to us and passing it on to my guild.
That's awesome.
Down the chain, it filters.
Well, of course, and that's what I love about the whole live stream experience, right? Is that or any of these experiences, is that it's about, I love this game. I just love playing it, and I love sharing it with people and talking about it. And in my everyday life, guess what? Nobody gives a crap.
Yeah, I had 2 friends that I got into playing the game, and it's now been, I think, 30 days since their last login. So.
Oh yeah. No! So I've gotten one friend to play, and he wouldn't play until I had played for, it was like 6 months or a year, and that's Protag, because
that's reasonable, because you don't want to put a time and or possibly money involvement in something that isn't going to hold your interest.
So the reason he said that is because I played World of Warcraft, and I played World of Warcraft for like 9 years, and I was like 8 years in, and I was like, Protag, I've been playing this game for 8 years. You got to come play with me. And so he goes and he gets all set up, and then I quit. I was like, I'm done. I walked away. He was like, you're kidding me.
But why?
And then he played for a little while more. I mean, I played for a long time. I played for way too long. And honestly, I played like vanilla WoW hardcore and loved it. I was on all the time. I was in one of the top guilds. It was so much fun. And then it just was too much, man. My life was falling apart. I was playing like 22 hours a day.
Man.
It was so.
Yeah, that's the one big RPG or MMORPG that I didn't really get in.
Oh, really?
I can't stick to one game at a time like that. So I've got Star Trek Online accounts, the Old Republic accounts. We even found private servers for the old Warhammer Fantasy Online.
Oh yeah.
And we just kind of bounce from game to game.
Did you ever play
with
Warhammer
whatever we feel
Fantasy, the board game?
Not the board game, but I do have a bunch of the tabletop.
Protaganizer. That's actually. I'm looking around my room right now. Trying to see what I have within reach. I think I have a broken Doka jet here somewhere. Oh, here you go. Just right here on top of my desk, an old white dwarf. My towel.
Yeah, my whole second bedroom is full of Gundam kit boxes and
sweet.
Warhammer minis.
Do you play? So you never played though?
I played the tabletop game, yes, but I don't. You said a board game? I've never.
Well, the
played
tabletop game. Yeah. Sorry, most people don't know the difference between tabletop games and board games, so.
I'm a
40K fantasy. Which one's better? Well, now that fantasy doesn't exist, I automatically win, so it's okay.
The new Legion game from Fantasy Flight.
Oh.
Because it's not run by Games Workshop.
Yeah, the people who take all of our money and then make us want to cry.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So bad.
So my 40K army, like my primary 40K army, was a were the Torques. They were Tau that had been looted by orcs. And they were very fun. I'm not going to put the rest of that together right now. I've been playing since I was 11. In fact,
been playing since I was 10.
Yeah, I'll give a little bit of a dark history behind me. Did you ever hear about RTP mini boxes? The Kickstarter?
I heard about them. I think I have a friend, a couple of them.
Yeah, well, I'm the guy who did that. And I'm the guy who everybody's mad at on the internet. So, feel free to hate. Oh,
people
no.
make mistakes.
It was Protag and I did that together. I mean, it's taken me years to come back and do anything public on the internet. It's been and now I'm kind of over it. Like, don't get me wrong, I apologize, and it wasn't on purpose. It wasn't like malicious. It was just, man,
it happened.
It was a lot. But yeah, we got through it, and now we play a lot of Galaxy of Heroes. But I've got my whole closet, this closet right here that you see the doors of, is from top to bottom minis and painting stuff and terrain and everything.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've got more than I would care to admit to.
Yeah.
I have over 3 battle companies worth of various chapters.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking to get rid of some of them, but
yeah, that's my problem. Is like I've sold armies, so I sold my orcs once and then bought them back, and so ever since I did that, I just can't put myself in a position where I'm like, you know what, I want to sell them, because I never know when I'm gonna come back and want to play a game, or I don't know. They're cool minis anyway.
Yeah, but the big problem that I've had with it for the past 7-10 years is the game has been in such a state of flux.
Yeah.
Because when you and I started out, 3rd edition.
Yeah.
And 3rd edition stayed 3rd edition for a good 5, 6, 7 years before it finally went to 4th, and then 4th was around for a while.
Like 2 or 3 years, and then when it went to 6th edition is when they started.
Then it went 5, 6, 7, 8. Are they making 9, or is it still on 8?
I don't know.
I don't either, because I haven't bought the last 3.
Yeah. I think I bought the last 2.
1 a year.
Yeah. And honestly, and it's not just that they did it once a year, it's that they did it once a year and they changed the game completely. It wasn't like, hey, we're going to tweak this. It was like, hey, we're going to completely change everything about this game.
Whatever was the most powerful thing in your army in the previous edition is now the weakest thing.
Yeah.
Buy this brand new model.
Yeah, and and it's 10 times more expensive than any other model that's ever existed.
Yeah, and everything's growing in size with them too. The last fantasy edition was just buy all the monsters and then you win.
Yeah. So, It is what it is. I mean, I thought that the models that they came out with once they did the fantasy reboot were the
Storm,
most
whatever.
Oh, they were some of the most beautiful models they've ever come out with.
They are absolutely gorgeous. They have some of the most talented model makers, and the technology that they've been developing.
Yeah, will change that industry forever if they ever let it out of their hands. But they need to quit making games for a while.
Yeah,
and just take 10 steps back. And well, we're off topic right now, but that's what happens on these beautiful live streams. I'll tell you what, we're gonna close it up right now. Hey, by the way, thank you for joining me. I do love having people on. And,
absolutely, thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. As different people come on, I'm not always gonna bring. I won't always have this in general, but I want this to be a community thing. Nerd Tactics. That's what I want it to be. I want it to be a community involvement thing. I want it to be me talking to you and you talking to me, and this us growing and having fun together. And that's why I ask questions like, "What do you guys want to see?" So jump into Discord, join into the chats. Like, we don't have a bunch of stuff happening right now, but let's grow it together and let's all input it and make it a community goal to make it cooler. So if you've got games you want to see, or you got game footage, seriously, I take game footage from players all the time. I don't know.
I'm not set up for that right now, but it's something I'm considering.
Yeah, do it, and I can show you how to do it.
I'm already running Nox, so
yeah, and I can show you how to do it. Oh, by the way, if you don't have Nox, go get Nox, because Nox is like.
It's incredible. I'm so glad I caught your first live stream.
Yeah.
You recommended it, and it's made playing this game so much better.
Oh, it's like playing a full-size board game. A full-size computer game.
It is.
So, and it has this feature, which is by far my favorite. Have you figured this one out yet? Hold on. It's not going to show up. It has Nox's stopped working. I broke it. But it has a feature where you can auto click through your free packs. Have you figured that one out yet?
No, I haven't.
So if you have like 100,000, 200,000 of those the ally points, you can use it to.
Yeah, I usually don't let it get above. Okay, I don't want to sit there for 30 minutes clicking.
Well, that's why I said I'd put it on and go to bed. And then come back in the morning. I'm like, oh, let's see who I have in the. I've 7-starred so many characters off of those packs.
Man, it's so worth it.
Yeah. Well, okay. Let's actually close this up. We can sit and chat, but let's close this up. Hey guys, thank you. Remember to like and subscribe. Jump in Discord. I linked it in the chat. That chat will be good for a day. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Same time, same place, and be good.